is based purely on social embarrassment and things like that, I go, okay, I'm not watching this. Purely because, like, I just don't want to put myself through it.
You hurt for the character.
Sometimes too much.
Okay.
Yes.
That makes more sense. Now I get it.
Yes. I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was very good. But I knew I wasn't going to enjoy it.
But what I'm saying is I disagree. I've seen Martin Freeman play other characters well.
Sure.
So I liked him in this. I thought he was very real.
I think you'll find that as he continues doing more films, because he will get more roles because he's very good.
He's done lots of films.
But he will get his own particular kind of Nicolas Cage quirk. Do you know what I mean? Like he's a quirky character. Like he can do a lot of different stuff, and so can Nicolas Cage. And Nicolas Cage is hit and miss, but sometimes he brings out pure gold, and sometimes it's pure dross. You know, there is some stuff out there that he's done that's brilliant, and there's other stuff out there that is crap. But he has his own particular Nicolas Cage kind of way of doing things, and I think that this guy will do the same. Like he will put his own stamp on every character he's given.
But I thought it was interesting. The reason why I got you to watch the short film at first was to see the difference. I actually
wanted to take the soul out of the film.
No,
for me.
I wanted you to see the difference.
There was very little difference.
There was a huge difference.
Well, 7 minutes, you know.
Compared to an hour and a half.
You know, I just thought... And I was impressed. I was impressed by the short film. I was genuinely impressed.
It was done really well.
There was very little in the way of...
Same directors, writers.
Yes,
Ben
the scenes worked very hard, but they did it effortlessly. You know what I mean? Like it was very well storyboarded.
Yeah.
But I just the whole time I'm sitting there thinking, well, Jesus, they're going to have to come up with a little bit more than that because like 7 minutes is going to take an awfully long fucking time out here in the middle of this shit, you know. And to a little bit, it did. I thought at times that they were kind of just marking time. At times they were.
I just love that he was running out of options. He's trying all these different options, and sometimes he had to go back because he would rethink of something. Because, I mean, he had a timer.
He certainly did go back.
Well, he did.
Again and again.
He didn't want to go back to the original family because, remember, the guy
he kept going back to the same spot.
The guy showed him the gun, so he wanted to keep walking forward, and then he went, well, hang on, there was a family back there, parents with children. I've got to try my luck. So that's why he went back to where he was.
But it all worked out.
It did. Always, you want happy endings.
Yep.
I thought Toomey was really good.
Who?
The young Aboriginal
Yes,
guy.
he was excellent. She was excellent. Sorry.
Simone Landers.
Oh, well, he did say that. He did actually say that, and I picked up on the fact that he said she to at one stage of the game. But like a lot of things, it like bounced off the thick skull, and like I registered it, but I didn't think about it. Do you know what I mean? Because to my mind, I'd already put the gender as a boy.
Because of the short hair.
And she was behaving in a kind of scruffy sort of tomboyish sort of way. And she sounded like a young bloke. No, I'm not doing her any favours here. I know that, I'm sorry, and I apologise. But like at that age of people...
Oh, there's
at that age,
the same, yeah.
Like before boys' voices break and then they get a masculinity to the voice sort of thing, it was just at that age where you couldn't really tell. It's very difficult at that stage of their development.
Okay.
I'm not kicking goals here tonight, am I?
That's all good. I really liked it. I thought they did a really good job, and I thought it was a good portrayal of an Aussie film.
Yep.
So, which is nice for our industry.
Well, look, when did it come out? Last year.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. They're certainly getting better.
Well, it's what Aussies like. We like the post-apocalyptic sort of stuff.
We do, don't we?
We do like that.
Well, our territory kind of like opens up well for that. We've got a lot of post-apocalyptic,
nice open scenes where you can get big drops of looking like where people
Collingwood, like Collingwood. That's post-apocalyptic.
Wow, I have nothing against Collingwood.
You've seen the people down there, haven't you?
I'm not getting involved in this. So how many stars would you give it, Paul?
It shat me, and so it's not going to get a really high score. I'm going to give it a 6.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm giving it an 8.
Okay.
I really enjoyed the way it was shot and way it was filmed. So,
Yep.
and I was really impressed with the actors too.
It came through. It came through at the very end. But yeah, it really did shit me at this first half. That's all I'm just saying in regards to that. Yep.
So what star then?
Well, I just told you 6.
Right.
Yes.
And I said 8. So 8 stars from me and 6 stars from Paul for Cargo.
I'm sorely tempted to go to 5.5, but I won't. But I cannot tell you how much enmity I had towards that film at the first third of it. I really was unhappy.
So Paul thinks you should watch Death at a Funeral, and I think you should watch Cargo.
Yep.
So if you'd like to.
Yep.
So next week, Paul.
Yep.
We're putting up. So you're putting up Donnie Brasco.
Well, neither of us have seen it.
No.
And I keep hearing everybody going, yeah, it's a great film, it's a classic, and it's got Al Pacino in it.
And Johnny Depp.
And, well, yeah, I was going to say it's got at least one good actor in it.
Now, you've got to watch the movie before you start all the bullshit.
Look, he's all right. He's all right. He's just, I think it's possible, and I could be wrong here, and I'm sure Johnny Depp fans will pick me up on this, but I think he's slightly insane.
What? No, he's just artistic.
Well, that's an interesting way of putting it. Yes.
Anyway.
I think he's very artistic then.
Donnie Brasco, and I'm putting up BPM, beats per minute.
Right.
Because I've been wanting to see it for a little while.
Sure, and I've not. So I'm not looking forward to that.
It might be good. You don't know until you try it out. Remember you said before, this is good because we get to watch lots of different films and all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
So, yes. So, Death at a Funeral and Cargo, and next week we're going to watch Donnie Brasco and Beats Per Minute.
Awesome. Now, just before we go, just a little bit of housework, I should say. In regards to, don't forget to rate and review us on iTunes. Now, if you're listening to this, I'm on Twitter. I'm putting up stuff, and I just want to have a quick talk about this
because you're on Twitter.
Well, I am on Twitter, and you're not. So
I'm terrified of Twitter, but Paul's on Twitter. So when he says we're on Twitter, Paul's on Twitter.
I've not had a single bad experience on Twitter.
That's wonderful.
Because I tend to give and not take. So I'm sure other people have had bad experiences from my interactions with them. But yeah, look, people have been kind of like I pop ones up sort of thing. It seems like people are having trouble finding their way back to the full list of all of our movies. Now, so all I can say is just go and download the Podbean app and subscribe to it on that. It's really not such a bad app. And I'm not making money out of like promoting it or anything like that. All I'm saying is don't be scared of it. I personally, to listen to this, I listen to it through Pocket Cast. That's the one that I use. It goes fine. iTunes.
I use iTunes.
You use iTunes.
I'm subscribed to iTunes.
And you have used Spotify.
Yes, I've used Spotify as well.
Yes, and all I want to do is talk about the various different platforms.
I use Spotify at work and iTunes at home.
Right, so, and you can also just do it straight out of YouTube as well. So, look, you can find us in a myriad of ways, but if you're looking to just go back over the episodes and see which one you want to listen to, then go into because we have a web page which has got all of our... it's just created artificially through Podbean sort of thing, but it does go through the whole
We should do something
list.
About that. Is that my job?
No, it will invariably end up being mine because you probably will forget about doing it.
I would argue the point that I probably will.
Anyway, so, so in the interim, until we get, organised... you use the Podbean app because at least you'll be able to get in there and
otherwise,
suss out
we're Spotify and iTunes. I mean, it's pretty easy.
Absolutely, it's not hard to find us. So
anyway,
yep, all good.
Cool.
And get other people onto it and can I say Guten Tagen for the people in Germany, and Dobria I think is the Ukrainian for hi. Dobria.
What was the first one?
I'm probably crucified.
Guten Tagen.
Guten Tagen.
Guten Tagen.
Guten Tag? It's Guten Tag.
Guten
Is that
Tag.
German? Yes.
Oh.
I don't know.
Or it might be Guten Morgen.
It's all French to me.
I don't know. I'm lousy.
Oh, there we go. We've lost France now.
Anyway, we hope you have a good New Year's.
Yep.
And we'll see you next year.
Happy New Year!
Gosh, terrible.